cult leader.
Hey, what's up, Clay? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going?
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
Ted? Oh my god, that's funny. I'm using Curse Gunner's RNG. That's what I'm using for bait, because he's got good RNG. I guess we can call it that.
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
They're heading for the admin terminal. We've let them get too close.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got.
Beast,
There's an active lab on the north side.
welcome to the stream. Hi.
First priority should be to shut that
Are you
down.
new to the division?
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decon protocol enough gas to run.
They're in the basement. Emmeline's gonna be fixed. You kill for those who spread the green poison. They're on me.
Oh, cool, cool, cool. Welcome to the game, then. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I said the game. You already said you've been playing the game. Cool, cool. Yeah, I can't talk and play at the same time. I'm terrible at multitasking.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris, how's it going, man?
Virus samples detected.
Moving out. The division will die. In position. Right there.
I guess you could call that clean.
This is getting ugly.
You should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
I've been playing Warzone for the past 6 months, but the stream makes me want to get my Division character back up to speed. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Raul? Chris, Warzone, I heard a lot of people that like that Call of Duty style play enjoy it. I'm just not I don't know, I've just never been able to get into Call of Duty. I don't know why. I don't know why the game has never really appealed to me. You feel me?
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
I feel that I got into the Division and Division 2 before getting into COD. I definitely prefer Division's mechanics still. Yeah, Division just has its own unique mechanics, so... Whoa, I need to get out of Discord. I just realized that I'm still in Discord. Let me disconnect Discord real quick. Let me disconnect Discord real quick. What's up, Mr. Ninja?
Hey, what's going on, Gaming? How you doing, sir?
Not much, man. It's really noisy in my place here. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No worries.
little one woke up super cranky.
A child cranky? Never. What are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about?
I mean, mine are saints, but some days, you know, they can't keep that saint. They can't keep that sainthood consistently.
I heard that, man. Oh, I sure heard that.
Oh my! Someone said on the chat. So you say you've been in a DZ today? I was in a DZ for like 5 minutes. Monkey, what's up, man? Bravo Bello says add me if you need a third. All right. If we do need a third, I would. I'm in Curse. Well, oh, Curse made me group leader. We're trying to do some speed runs to get him a holster, if possible. A Max Roll Cheska holster.
Eveline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus.
Yeah, I'm just helping a
Agent,
clan
your
member
route out
with
is
a
gonna take you into the DCD
story
research
mission.
library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad spectrum antivirus.
Okay, cool. Bravo Bello, what is your gamer tag? Next gear set will be Alpha Bridge. Hey, what's up, McBruce? Welcome to the stream. If they're gonna bring out Alpha Bridge, they better not bring out they better not make it disappointing. But you know, Strikers actually, the weapons that we have now have become much better with Striker.
Hey,
So
reload.
what was I saying? He's not dead yet.
I'm really glad that you're still making those beginner videos because these guys that I'm in here with right now, oh my goodness, it's terrible. They got shields and they think that they're invincible. They're just running into a whole crowd of enemies, getting lit up.
That's crazy.
I'm supposed to be support with my lazy man build, but I'm actually the corpsman,
The DCD
constantly
data
picking
analysis lab
people
is
up.
just ahead. See if you can grab her Kelso.
Been testing out the Pestilence build that's status based. Mr. Monkey Meat says, okay, cool. Claudio, welcome to the stream, man. How are ya? Thanks for coming out and hanging out.
Data transfer initiated.
Oh, you said isn't status based. Oh, sorry. My reading is the best. You know how it is.
I read the can.
No one can outread me out here.
Right.
It's just that for some reason that word didn't click.
Grenade. That is good.
You and them words don't work well, do they?
No, it doesn't. Devro, welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. From Belgium. All the way from Europe.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in the DZ earlier today, and I usually don't go in the DZ, but this build is nice.
That's good. Pestilence is
Yeah.
always good, man. Just, you know,
Well, most of the ones that everybody uses are based
Clear to get
almost
out of there.
entirely on
The lab
status
and
effect.
samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts
Well,
will do
they just
much.
pair it with status effect. That's all. It's just they just want more. It's greed. You know, you want more damage.
But well, see, that's the thing though, is that it's a multiplication of all the damage that your weapon does. So if you're doing damage to armor, if you're doing, dude, I was getting like 500k plus ticks per second off of this thing.
Yeah, that's how it goes. If you go full blast, crits, all that stuff, weapon damage, and yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
uh, it's a mess.
and I've started using
Here they
that.
come. Be careful.
Oh, what is it called? Not the trap, but the decoy. And yeah, but yeah, I was solo in the dark zone, and it was pretty nice. Let's see what have I got here. Been trying to get some of those yaw parts, the YAAHL stuff.
Yeah,
Stuff
yow.
Yeah, as a protection. You can only get it from
Charge
there in
compromised.
the DZ.
Grenade. Down, boy. Good boy. Stay there. There you go. Good boy.
Alright.
Serious trauma detected.
Move up on that flank.
Agent down.
Oh wow. Got a lady death drop in regular missions. Did they put them in the regular pool now?
Oh yeah, everything's in regular pool. If it's not specific to quest or raid or legendary, it's in regular pool like anywhere and any difficulty too. Bravo Bello, I just sent you an invite. Have you did you see it? I'll send you another invite. Hopefully I don't die here.
You got a spot open on your party?
Yeah.
Okay, well let me, there you go. Oh no, I can't join your group.
Okay, it's set to
Exposed.
But yeah, if you want to invite me, you can. I'm
Another
in
agent
you.
has joined your group.
I mean, no pressure, but I mean, it's what you would do if you were cool. You would invite me.
I would.
Is now in your group.
Well, have you read a lot of Gamey's comments? Some people say that he's really not cool.
Yeah, my comment section is not a place to be right now. Don't worry though. That's how it usually is. When the community's mad, don't look at my comment section because I continue to.
Well, that's the main place where I love to look is the comment section. It's like, man, he's speaking the truth and people don't like it. I like it, so that means I like it.
I'm usually in that. Hey, what's up, Bo? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. It's gonna be really laid back. I got a full disclosure. I got dad duties that usually prop up around 6:15. Gotta help bathe the kids and get them ready for bed. So if I put down that controller, the game's still gonna keep going. You just be watching from the perspective of the other guys until I come back. So I'll be in and out and in and out. You know how y'all know how it is. I mean, goodness. Who am I talking to out here? Clay, yeah, thanks, man. 100% positive. Yeah, it's just a really cool place to be, man. I found out that, when just the game, the passion is really nice to have, but man, it could be troublesome. So I just say, you know what? Let's look for the good. I am now kind of more excited about Cyberpunk 2077. It took a while to come around to where I am right now about the game. I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have that sometimes. we all got different tastes, and they're sparked by different things. And
Mm-hmm.
See if you can
hey,
hook Isaac into
if you
that
happen to
terminal
see
and get us
something
some
that you
intel.
didn't like, you gonna say, "Well, I don't like it," and something pops up, like, "Oh, okay, all right."
Have you tried Rogue Company yet?
Not touching that.
Really?
I'm super picky, man. Like I would just look at a game and be like, hmm. Now, you know
man,
what the problem
man,
is? You know what the problem is? I've done that to games that I've eventually come around to like. So that doesn't mean I'm not gonna play Roll Company or whatever. It just means for now the game didn't appeal to me. I was the same way with Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Data stream.
I saw it and I said, eh,
All right, let's see what we've got. There's an
and
active
then I
lab
beat
on
it.
the north side,
Like
close to you.
when I beat it
First
this year,
priority should be to shut that
all
down.
40 something hours, and I'm still pining to play it, to finish, like, you know, go back and keep leveling up, because they had an end game, not like an end game, but DLC that leveled you up to
Looks like the best
100.
way to take the lab
So
offline is to
I've
get
been
the
in that
candidate
position where I
material.
thumb my nose at a game, and you know, eventually come around, and the same thing with Division too. I thumbed my nose at a Division when I first saw it,
They must have disabled the line.
believe it or not.
There's a
So
fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing
Best way
again.
I found to describe the game is it's like CS:GO and Valorant had like a baby, a really creepy baby.
Open the fuel line.
I've seen it. I've seen it. A lot of
Yeah.
creators played it initially. Someone said, "What do you think about Eagle Bear? They should put in general loot." Claudio, they might do that later down the road, but for now, they're not moving the needle on that. I think they should put it in the general loot, but it seems like they're flexible, but their flexibility is based on their time frame. You know, they want to do it when they want to do it. Um, Negotiator's Dilemma stayed in general loot pool. Sorry, stayed in raid loot pool forever, and then one day they said, you know, we want to repent.
he said, "Repent."
That's how it sounded, man. The way they said it, they were like, you know, we came to discover that, you know, it's not necessarily. You could tell they were picking their words very carefully. You know how these devs are. You know, they gotta say something. You know, they don't want to say the wrong thing. And it was Bruce too. Bruce has gotten into trouble before for saying stuff. And then it's like, oh wait, we're not doing that. You know, Bruce. The reason they don't have Bruce a lot on there is because Bruce will say his mind. So they're like, we don't want to be doing the cleanup for Bruce every day. So.
Yeah, every time Bruce gets on there, one of them are like, "Okay, you're the mouth
Hamish,
guy."
Hamish is always like, yeah, you know, have we confirmed that? We're gonna confirm that? Yeah, just make sure we talk to the team that's in charge of that. And like, Hamish, leave the man alone, let him talk.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those things where, yeah. So Claudia, to your question, man, I think they will do it. I think they can do it. You know, it's just a matter of right now where is the game and the content schedule. And as crazy as it sounds, the game is still in a place where
Top floor. You
they're
plant
seeing
this
enough
right in the
numbers to
middle of the
keep
lab.
that decision. Now, if you see them do it, know there are a few things. CW, you're laughing. It's one of two things. They are either starting to have players lose interest, or so think about it. If this game wants to really compete with Cyberpunk 2077, like not compete, you know, directly, but at least kind of, you know, like November 17th, they could just say, you know, oh, by the way, the Eagle Bear is out in the loophole.
Right.
Do you know how many people will be like, Cyberpunk, we can talk some other day?
Right.
You know,
We'll holler at you tomorrow. We finna get this today.
so they can do that. I think they just have enough people playing the game. They just don't feel the need. You know, they don't feel the need to do that. And it sounds crazy, you know, to say that, but they feel comfortable, or maybe they're comfortable with our checks that we wrote them.
Oh man, I'm
Woo.
hitting 600k plus ticks.
Good.
I'm really liking this build.
All right, chat, steal this build because Mr. Monkey Meat won't steal it. Everybody steal. Oh, no wonder. He slapped on all the Walker Harrison the whole game on there. Look at that. Damage to health. No wonder. Oh, it's all crit. You know what? I should start making build videos when I just look and be like, all right, which person on my friends list am I gonna make a build video on? And all right, guys, welcome to the just you guys build like, oh my gosh.
I am all right with you sharing my builds. I'm cool with that. I want people to get good builds so that they can get confidence in what they got going on and they play the game more.
Oh, I'll definitely tell him it's your build. This morning I made that video based on Cursed Gunner's build. CW said his build is similar to mine. That's the cool thing about this game, man. It's like, people are constantly. It's a cerebral game. It's just that kind of a. You got to think about the possibility. Walker Harris has been like, eh. You look at those numbers, 5. It's only got 5%, but does it really have 5%? That's
If you look at
5%
all the
damage
other
to health.
stuff I have on there, it's stacking a lot of that other stuff I have on there, man. Like the damage to armor and damage to out of cover and whatnot.
Yeah, it's really,
That's
it's
how I'm getting
really.
these crazy ticks.
Look at this, and then you threw that memento on there because you're shameless.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
The outcast are using blood
Oh
from an
my
asymptomatic
gosh.
carrier. Someone who's
It's when
infected
you
but
want to
doesn't
make your
show
build too
symptoms.
powerful and
If
you
I'm
can't
right,
help yourself
they're
and
weaponizing
slap on
green
an OP
poison and
item
turning
on the
it
back
loose on
of
the
something
city.
that's already
Destroy
OP.
anything
Look
that
at this.
might be
You got that
contaminated.
intimidate on there, man. Look at
I
that.
just got a god rolled Seska
Holster?
piece here.
Gunner
Knee
needs
pads.
Gunner needs a max rolled Seska.
I just got a Seska holster, but it's only about like 3/4 god rolled. So.
Let me see those knee pads, please.
Okay.
I don't if you don't need them.
I do not need them. Let me see here. Where did I put those?
Just finished watching the build the video made. Hey,
There you go.
PG, welcome to the stream, man. Woo, thank you very much. Stream, this is what they call streamer RNG.
That's right, man.
Somebody once accused me of having it, and I said, I can't deny. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm guilty. I've been given stuff, so. CW says one difference is the black market M60 with unhinged, 3 Walker Harris, Petrov and Composure and Overwatch.
It all everything that's in it all has like a synergy, and that's the thing. I've got everything kind of working together to play off of each other.
Okay. Huh, this should have been a good one. But it's crazy though, the builds that the items right now that we thumb our nose at, you know what I mean, are actually way better items than it used to be in the game. So I think there's this kind of a timed thing that they do. It's weird though, people will say, well, and the argument is, why did you guys not just do it initially?
705k ticks.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
I didn't know that Crash Bandicoot.
If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your
Yeah, it
robots
did.
will take you into the DCD research library.
It did.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover
But man,
everything
who
you
has
can
time
of
for
Rod's
Crash when
weapon
there's
and
Division 2?
Right. Oh no, I was just saying it because it was gaming news, and this is the Gaming Daddy channel. That's the only reason why I said I'm not gonna play it.
True. So I got that EA Pro, right? They have 2 packages. One is $19, the other one is $4. They're like, oh yeah, you can play our new games up to 10 hours. Well, the new Star Wars game they released, they're like, oh yeah, it's only on Pro. I'm like, what kind of stupid clause is that? I'm not giving you guys a dime anymore. EA, get out of here. You guys are too greedy, man. It's the greediest company ever. If you're gonna tell people just to pay, tell them to pay a flat fee. Don't tell them to pay a small fee and then they come in thinking, oh, I can't play this until I give you more money. That's nonsense. So I'm like, yep, I'm not playing that game. That's a sign. I'm not even gonna bother.
Tick away, buddy. Tick away.
Oh look, okay, I dropped the gear set. I wonder what it is. Tip of the spear. How saucy are you today, Jack? Xenoverse 2. I'm still not in tune with that reference. I think you said something about it the other day, but I'm lost. Oh, is that the buff from the global event? It just melts them? Jeez.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
EA's days are numbered. Awful company. Yeah, they're still awful, man. They can't get themselves out of this hole they dug themselves into fast enough. You guys said 4.99, and you can't even get the game. You can't even deliver a brand new game to your. I mean, Game Pass does the same thing. Now, if you have Ultimate, you get early access. Sure. But this Star Wars game, they just gated it behind their more premium version, and I'm glad Andrew Wilson got denied from getting his pay raise. You know that guy tried to give himself a pay raise this year, and shareholders said no. Can you imagine that? And you're only releasing 2 games this year, two major. Well, if you count FIFA and NFL and NHL, but I'm not counting those.
FIFA really a game?
I'm not counting
Really a
those.
game.
But if you're gonna release 2 new games this year, and then you want a pay raise, they need to fire that guy, man, and get somebody who likes gamers. That's the thing; it's hard to find, because eventually they get corrupt. Todd Howard used to like gamers. Thank God that Microsoft bought him out. Now they can sit him in an office and just follow their vision of providing value. EA be like, wanna breathe? It's gonna cost you. But if you haven't played MGR, then you won't get a reference or Assassin's Creed. Okay, I haven't played MGR. Did you want MGR or MGSV?
The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna play my $4 though. I'm gonna play the FIFA Street version. I'll play with my kid, but then once it's done, we're going back to Pro Evolution that we bought.
You know what? You need to start a new deal for your channel called Steal This Build.
Here they come.
Steal this. Oh, are you sure you want me to start it? I'll start it.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I think that would be kind of interesting, you know.
All right, we're gonna
Like
do it.
you could showcase like a couple of people that you play with, you know, on each episode. Go through the builds they have, you know.
I've actually thought about something like that in the past. I just never really thought about how it would be easy to execute. But then I remember a lot of PC guys can easily like do that. I think Nothing But Skills was doing that at one time, but I don't know exactly what format he was doing that with. But yeah, that is a very interesting idea. The release of Madden this year tells you all the standards EA is right now, just pathetic. Well, I don't play Madden. I mean, I've played it once. Good thing I don't play Madden.
Agent down.
I couldn't be bothered at all by that. Who hit me? Oh, there's a guy just hanging out there.
Ooh, come on out of that box. Get some love. Get some love.
In sync on a harmony is stronger than my Eagle Bear. Boy, did it weaken that weapon. Shoot. We can't have anything nice in this game.
Yeah.
Madden has been out a month. It's been patched 12 times, and every time they do, they make more bugs. It's that Frostbite engine, too. I was saying it in my last video. Everybody just ignored what I was saying. Not everybody, but most people ignored what I was saying. Frostbite is broken. Frostbite is more broken than Snowdrop. It is just a fact. Frostbite can't make anything. Frostbite has made them cancel so many games in production. At least the Division 2 came out of the mill. Oh, that's a nice knee pad. Oh, exotic cash BTSU gloves. So I desperately think that, you know, they're playing games. Now, I need to caveat something. Frostbite is good for FPS, Battlefield, and those other games. You feel me? Because it works very well. Battlefield 1 and, you know, maybe their, I don't know, Star Wars that they made, Battlefront 2. Because that one's got a first and a kind of a third person or whatever it is. But what I've noticed from, especially FIFA as well too, so CW, yeah, it has issues, man. It's just, Frostbite is just a pretty engine. I mean, you could say it's more broken than Snowdrop. Snowdrop is kind of broken, but Snowdrop is beautiful. Look at Snowdrop. But man, on a good day, Snowdrop on a PlayStation 4, blue screen.
Right. And that's the thing about the way that the community, well, not community, but the power creep goes with, making gaming systems and then making the engines that can run on those systems. It seems like, and this is just my opinion, but it seems like that when you have a new system come out, people already are in the loop far ahead of when they start announcing it to the public. They need to start working on those new game engines like a year in advance. So when they start announcing these games, hey, brand new for system such and such, they have these new systems, engines either ready at the time of the announcement or soon after. So then everything can kind of mesh into place because, like you were just saying,
Yeah,
a certain engine runs good for a certain game. Well, they need to make these certain engines either specialized on running those games, or they need to make like a kind of like a generalist engine that can run on all system, games that are made for the systems. And they just like, oh well, we'll just figure it out later.
yeah.
Kind of sad, kind of sad. What build are you running today, gaming? What is that? Your lazy boy,
Yeah, lazy boy all day, man. You know how it is.
right?
Let's do Lincoln real quick here, cause we gotta we gotta test out this theory of mine. Did you pre-order this? The Xbox Unreal Engine is the best. Xenoverse, that is very very true. EA had to allow Respawn make. See what I'm talking about? People know these things, man. Gamers that are keeping their ear to the ground, they know these things. To me, CryEngine is the best one. Dylan Harper, CryEngine is a good engine, but they got into this legal spout. I can't remember with who, with some company, and since then, everyone's kind of stayed away from their engine. More people will use it, but I think they're just kind of very tight-fisted with the engine. So I think they got into this spot with the publisher or another developer, and since then, I haven't heard anybody use CryEngine. But yes, it is a good engine.
What I'm amazed by is how Call of Duty has stayed on the stupid Quake 2 engine this whole time.
Because it's the same game. It's Activision is smart. If it's not broken, don't fix it. EA decided to move to Frostbite because they wanted to save money. So there's a book that was written by Jason Schreier. I know Jason Schreier is very popular in the gaming community. We all love him. No, we don't. But he wrote this book, and he talked about a lot of stuff on the inside of game development. And he actually looked deep enough to see where Frostbite had actually screwed over a lot of EA game studios when it came down to time for, uh, you know, when it came down to time for delivering a game. They were doing that Star Wars game that. Do you guys know who Amy Hennig is? She's the one that wrote Uncharted, some of the first Uncharted games. She was one of the
Oh yeah.
co-producers. Yeah, she was working on that game for EA before they closed down that studio, Visceral Studios. Apparently, from what the chatter that I heard from articles and stuff, Frostbite was a problem. Another big game within EA, BioWare, also had problems with it because Frostbite is made by DICE, and so the engine has been a problem. When they said they wanted to move, FIFA to Frostbite, everybody rejoiced. Yeah, but like someone is just saying on the chat that Madden is a problem now. They're patching, because Frostbite, I don't think has really been optimized right now for all those applications. Unreal, on the other hand, all those developers at Unreal Engine have had to do for years is just make a pretty darn good game engine. They really haven't had anything else to do. You feel me? So the other companies have to go through the constraint of making an engine while developing games. You know, at this point, Microsoft should just buy out EA. Anybody can get bought now. with that Microsoft war chest, yeah, they can buy anything. They can buy any company they want. I don't think they'll touch EA though. EA doesn't really have the appeal. EA has just been living on FIFA for a long time. That's about to dry up though. Get people in that. Whatever. Universe said Microsoft bought my family. They're ruthless. Yeah, Microsoft can be ruthless though when they start buying. It's really interesting though to see itself unfold.
An agent needs assistance.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Serious trauma detected.
Universe says the summit hard. No, summit's not really hard until you get to like 91.
Yeah.
Do you think after season 4 ends, Ubisoft will announce Division 3 next year for PS5 and Series X? I don't know. It depends on what they bring in season 4. That's what's gonna determine that. That's really what's gonna determine that. But I welcome a Division 3. They need to stress out those new machines. They need to stress test them. All this bragging that they're doing, oh, our system can do this. I'm like, you must not have met the Cry engine.
Agent down.
You must not have met the Cry engine. But then at the same time, it's like, okay. How powerful are these consoles too?
Well, consoles have basically become PCs.
Yeah, that's what they've achieved, which is good. It just showed that PC players were right all along. Let me see. It says new generation of consoles, new game engines. I was hoping it will be half as hard as the Scale quantum computer or somewhere to that degree. No, not at all. I think they're gonna keep their engine so. All they're just gonna do is they're just gonna now have more freedom. Ubisoft is not gonna go use Unreal. I take that back.
Since they're all on the same structure now, since it's all going to be x86, you know, or x64 based, it's going to make it easier for them to develop because you're going to end up with, you know, essentially the same basic structure. You know, because like if you look back at like the PlayStation, how they had the cell CPUs or the cell processors, that was kind of a pain in the butt for programmers to write for.
Yes.
Because those cell processors had their own architecture and everything. They were just crazy.
Heads up.
So, and now that's why you got into such problems when it came to porting, when you wanted to, you know, put a game on a different system. But now with all of them basically being based on, you know, AMD Ryzen, that's going to really open stuff up for them to be able to develop more games. Or for the games to get better adoption, if you will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you just see what I'm seeing? Sci-Fi Universe Gaming Daddy says, have you read that Sony is looking to buy Ubisoft? Really? Man. Yeah, that will be an automatic PS5 buy for me. Well, I wouldn't need to. But still though, Ubisoft is mostly profitable if they use the if they use Uplay. And I don't think Ubisoft will sell though. I think they're looking to buy another studio. Ubisoft is a smokescreen. They did that with Warner Brothers Interactive. Did you hear that? Warner Brothers Interactive was supposed to be somewhat for sale or whatever. Ubisoft is doing well, man. They are doing very well.
Mr. Harper in the chat asking a question that we've already answered at depth in the previous streams.
What do you say? What things would you wish to see on next Division 2 game? I would like more gun customizations like the one in Modern Warfare. We used to have something like that in Division 1. We moved away from that system because that's messy. Inventory is just gonna be all over the place. Xbox will buy it before they do, and Sony out at the same time. True,
Yeah,
but
you could have like 4 different types of sites that each did a different thing, even though they're the same site. Yeah, I like this simplified system a little bit better.
yeah. I mean, if Sony buys Ubisoft, then they want to come into the PC market. Then that's what it is. Ubisoft one of their biggest strengths is in the PC audience.
Sony used to have a pretty good PC.
Well, anyhow, they are still getting dragged into Microsoft's ecosystem. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they need to. They also have a bunch of really expensive studios underneath their belt, though. It was in a French newspaper. Do you have a link, Sci-Fi Universes, that you can hook us up with, please? I want to read that. I want to make a video about that. Shoot. I know a little bit of French, but I'm not going to try to do it in French. Why would I do that? So the French people can laugh.
Right.
It's a comédie.
J'habite aux États-Unis.
C'est comédie skit.
Ça va?
S'il vous plaît, you're making me laugh.
French fries? That's about all I got.
Yeah.
I know how to say some really horrible Spanish.
Oh no. Should I mute this? Should I mute you guys?
Oh no. I'm not gonna say it. Because like I said, it's really horrible. I just got a God-rolled Overlord chess piece with Gunslinger on it. Anybody want that?
Overlord fell out of the meta, man, once they nerfed that MK17.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it off your hands if you don't want it. Shoot. Anything you don't want that's max roll, that's all I'm doing on this stream anyways. It's just tallying my max rolled items. Xenoverse says come to the Xbox side. Xenoverse, I'm already on the Xbox side, man. Like, I'm playing right now on a PC with an Xbox One controller. I enjoy the best of all. PlayStation 4 controller for my fighting games. I can't argue, man. I can't play fighting games with Xbox One controllers. It's just a weird, the way the D-pad is designed. So, but yeah. Yeah, I don't want to farm gun for parts like Division 1, just like Division 2. But add stuff, like being able to change the rails, stock, and scopes. Yeah, we used to have a lot of that stuff in Division 1. Like, it was crazy how much of that stuff we had. Oh, his gun was shooting. Why is this gun shooting? He's supposed to be dead.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action.
Interesting. Oh, it won't let you put the link. Put the link and space it out. Like the .com, just put a space in between.
Inside the memorial.
It should that way it just reads it as a text. That is a YouTube setting that they added, I think.
Okay, when we get up top, I'm going to pretty much vomit gear. Got a bunch of gear I'm going to drop off.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like
It's going to be fabulous.
I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Interesting. What's the name of the French website? You know, I can probably Google it. Sony to buy Ubisoft.
Dealt a great blow to the True Sons
You coming
infrastructure.
out? Oh,
We
there
confiscated
we go.
a massive cache of
All
chemical
right.
weapons.
September 23rd, 2020.
You should be proud.
Somebody wrote a thing on Reddit saying Sony needs to buy Ubisoft. Bellstone.
All right, got more coming.
Ah, yes, that's a nice Overlord backpack.
Looks like that's all of it.
Anybody need Fox's prayers, knee pad?
Unless they're God rolled. Nope.
Nope, they're not God roll. I just wanted to make sure nobody needed one. Okay, let's start
Yeah,
again.
'cause that's what I got on right now, and they're like almost. They're like 87% God roll.
Mr. Gunner, what did you say? You said, what do you think? This control for me is the Xbox Elite. You can have setups of any type of games. Man, I wish I had an Elite controller. I'm using the base Xbox One, but I don't know what I'll do with it though. Honestly, I just like the base one, the way it works. Seems good enough, right?
We need you to secure the
Oh, here-
memorial
here's
and
some
remove
more
the True
stuff,
Sons
by the way.
forces. They maintain
Oh.
this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Oh, Gunner is down. He went out. He went at him by himself. Oh, look at this backpack. Yeah, let's go help Gunner.
Oh,
An agent needs assistance.
trying to back away, and they shot me in the butt.
Oops.
Did.
Trying to back away, man. I don't want no trouble. Here.
Leroy Jenkins. What is up, James? You should play with LTG on stream one day. Oh my gosh, I don't even know him, but I know who he is. He is absolutely... If that's the LTG you're talking about, he is famously infamous.
Find a way to open that gate.
I don't think Sony has enough money to buy Ubisoft or any big company. Microsoft has like 100 times more money. That's why they buy companies as big as Bethesda. Yeah, Ubisoft's valuation is going to be somewhere around 15 to 20 billion, 15 billion dollars. Their valuation is not going to be like a small chunk. I mean, look at their library of games and IPs. I mean, look at the, yeah. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think they're. I think it's just. I think they're trying to buy a smaller, popular studio, and Ubisoft is just the name that they're throwing out there to throw people off their scent.
You're not going anywhere.
Tell you, my favorite part about this is how they just take damage, steady ticking while I'm reloading.
And there's no drawback. You just gain. You get all the damage that you get.
Yep.
Especially Assassin's Creed. I just bought my first one. Only cared for the Jack the Ripper aspect. Pretty dope. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna just AFK myself over here. 1 second.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them.
Alright.
Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Gotta wait for gaming.
You planning on buying Valhalla? I heard Ubisoft is shaming people for playing male characters. They can shame all they want. They have no shame themselves. If anyone's gonna shame anybody, it shouldn't be Ubisoft. I'm buying Valhalla. Well, technically I'm not buying it, but I'm going to use Uplay Plus. $60? Nah, man. No one's getting $60 from me except CD Projekt Red this holiday season. For one game, anyways. I don't want to shoot for Ubisoft, but the games I've enjoyed the most have been made by Ubisoft, including Assassin's Creed, Splinter Cell, Division, and Wildlands. Yes. Very much so.
Recounter the shield head on.
Xenoverse me. I'm buy if all I'm buying is the $60 version of Cyberpunk 2077. No one is getting anything more than that. I don't buy anything more than, like, the only thing I will buy max is gold editions, and only Division 2 has gotten a gold edition from me. Even Division 1 didn't get a gold edition. I don't usually like to, I like to play the game first, and if I like the game, instead of buying a gold edition, I'll usually buy a second copy for like a separate account, or just, but until then, nah, man, base edition. I know they're gonna give the deluxe. Well, I take that back. I bought Avengers, whatever, because I wanted the early beta though. That's the only thing. But many other games, I usually prefer to just pay for the base version.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the
I have a
shells
question,
escape.
guys. Is there a place where I can buy a generic IO shield for a motherboard? Does anybody know anything about that life?
Yes and no. I mean, you can usually buy, if you look on eBay and you know the exact model and stuff, you can find them there a lot. But there is no real such thing as a generic IO shield, really.
Okay. Maybe perhaps a family. So I was telling you guys I was wanting to buy another motherboard, right? Well, behold, I woke up this morning. Almost at like a little bit past 4. And behold, I'm scouring Facebook, and right here in town with me is somebody that put a motherboard that's compatible with that chip for $50, brand new.
Oh, nice.
Problem is they're deployed.
7700?
Yes, they're deployed, and so their spouse had to, help do the transaction, and they don't know what an IO shield is or where it is. So I was like, I want the motherboard. So I got the motherboard anyways. I was like, you know what, screw it. I mean, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where if he was, I mean, he probably knows where it is, or what it is, and something where if the spouse saw it, they probably wouldn't even know.
According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
You don't really need IO shield. Who sees the back? Hey. That's what I want to hear, man.
A nerd that knows is always looking at the backside, man. The first place I look.
No, sir.
I look at the trunk. I want to see.
That's just you, Mr. Monkey.
That is just me, though. Well, no, that's not just me. That's, that's the difference between people that use tech and people that are tech people. But there's nothing wrong with either. It's just, but there is a difference. It's kind of like there's a difference between a geek and a nerd.
Ish, yes. Xenoverse said, full price for Avengers. Xenoverse, I got my money back in ad revenue, and a little bit of change on top of it. That's the only way I'm able to buy games. I covered them. If not, there are many games I would ignore, and I do ignore many games. You know how it is. You only have so much time. You only have a game that you like so much. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Avengers, but Division just had so much content. I just fell through the cracks, man. I never really got to play the game as much as I would like to see what it was about on an RPG level. Get to end game and grind. But it had its use. Ooh. Overlord chess piece with focus. Full roll rainbow. Full max rainbow roll. This Jessica's not max rolled. I'm not gonna take it. Wow, look at this.
That should keep them from getting
Everybody says that Ubisoft is having Redstone develop Division 3. Redstorm develop Division 3. I'm not surprised. They all work on the glass cannon. What is this?
excited for, and that is the next Stalker, Stalker 2.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Clay said, I see the rainbow. What's up? I tried to send you my build yesterday night, James. Oh, I did not. I don't remember if I actually did stay long on Discord before I logged out. Are you online? Let me see. Ah, yes. Hasbro has. Oh, you're using 511. With that backfire. I was gonna make a video about 511, so I'm glad you did this. So, do I have permission to actually talk about your build?
Good work. Go on ahead back up.
I'm guessing so, since you sent it to me already. Yeah, that falls in line with what I wanted to talk about. Actually, I was gonna make a video talking about 511 and the possible rework to make it viable, and also make another thing viable that I'm not gonna give away in the stream. But you get the gist.
See, I'm uppity. If it's not exactly perfect God roll, I trash it. It's crap. It's beneath me.
You thumb your nose. He says that D3 will be a lot different than D1 or D2. I hope so. Sci-fi universe. Is it like a single player?
The Division 3 is going to be set in San Francisco, and it's going to be walking from one grocery store to another without stepping in human feces.
Oh my gosh.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know
Oh my gosh. I don't know where you got that from. There's no human feces.
Oh, you haven't been to, have you not been to San Francisco?
Oh, the city. No, I've not been. I've never been to California.
Yeah, San Francisco has a big human crap problem right now. Apparently, a lot of people are just pooping on the streets.
Wow.
Just dropping trow and letting it be. Oh man.
Oh, sorry.
Dropping off gear.
Sorry, I did not.
A bunch of gear sitting here. I'm dropping off more now, so.
Oh, okay. It should still be there. I hope. Sci-fi universe. Is it gonna be like what Julian Garrity had said, where he said something along the lines of a single-player story?
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sun's forces.
Let me go to a safe house real quick.
To the campus.
I just bought MSI B550 Gaming Edge. 550, is that for the 90 something hundred? Isn't that for the 10 series?
No, that's AMD. That's AMD. That's for a 3rd gen.
Oh.
Ryzen.
Dang. AMD. I have a 450. Oh, actually, I didn't even know. I don't really know AMD architecture. I just have one, and it sits there and does what I want it to do. That's all. I wish I could game on it. I would gain so much more performance from it, but I prefer it doing a lot of my production.
What is keeping you from gaming on it?
I use it for production.
That's it?
That's what it's meant for. That's supposed to be a production.
Okay, I'm gonna have to one day. I'm gonna have to walk you through making your games a portable drive, to where you actually you don't have to have your games on one computer. You have the launchers. You'll still have to install Steam itself. You'll have to install Ubisoft, but you can actually put your games on a single drive, to where you just go to that and yeah, you can you just turn the computer on and plug in that external drive, and you've got your games on whatever computer you're on.
And this external drive can be also SSD too, right?
It is, yeah, it is. Usually it's an SSD. That's the best way to do it anyway. But yeah.
Cool. AMD 5000 series just smoked up top end Intel.
Oh yeah, yeah. The 38 or the 5800, yeah.
Well, AMD just brought out a 5800.
Well, they did some testing where they showed it, and yeah, the 5800 destroyed the i9.
And it's gonna be at the same price point. It's gonna be in the same price point.
Cheaper.
Eh? All right, I'm
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's the
go.
10-core i9, and the 3800 is the high mid range of the AMD offerings.
Oh, okay, yeah, I might do that then. Well, not yet.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
Yeah, when that 3080, yeah, when that 3080 gets to the price point that I want it, you know, after all of you finish paying for the test models, I will then come and buy it off of you secondhand when the 40 series comes out.
The 40? Oh, the 40.
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
Have you been following the problems they've been having with the transistors on the 3080s?
No, I've not followed that closely.
Yeah, they've been having some problems from the board partners.
Oh. That's the beauty of computer systems. They're gonna work the kinks out.
Well, this isn't something that a driver can fix. This is hardware based. The actual hardware.
Oh, so the design itself doesn't allow for. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a problem then. They'll probably come up with the hotfix.
The board partners use the wrong capacitors. They use lower grade ones, so the cards are like shutting down and stuff.
Soul said he's got to convince the missus first. This is very true, Soul. You know how it goes. You mean the budget committee?
Yeah.
Every and all purchases must be approved by the budget committee. I will say though, the budget committee has been very, very kind these past few years. As long as I keep cooking and doing my chores, I think I won't get any pushback much. The 3080 was bottlenecking the 5000 AMD. The chip was that strong. Man, I want me that 5000 series now. Now that you say that, but I have a threshold before I get another upgrade. I think what I do is my YouTube channel, when I get to a place where I need more production, then I usually get those upgrades for work. So the
that 3950 that you got is.
I got 3900. I don't think I got 3950. I got 3900 X.
Okay, 3900. Yeah, that's the 16 core. That's you're not gonna replace that with a 5800.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's still more powerful than 5800, but it has twice the amount of cores.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. For production work, yeah.
Agent down.
That's where it's at, man. Now, all I need to do is that 3900. I need to get an NVMe on that system and do the production from the NVMe. You know, rendering and editing, so that I can gain more. I would love to gain more speed, but once I can afford that, right now.
The point you're at right now, from what you told me about the stuff that you have, you're not going to gain that much. You're at the point to where the type of gains, like, you would, in order for you to gain anything substantial, you'd pretty much just have to get a whole new system. Yeah, what do they call that? Where your returns are no longer worth it.
Diminishing returns, Moore's law.
Yeah, yeah, that's where you're at. You're at a point of diminishing returns with what you've got. So, like, you've got a pretty solid system. About the only thing, like, I would probably, like, if you wanted to do something, get more speed than an NVMe would offer you, and it'd actually probably be cheaper. Get a RAID card and get two 2TB SSDs and put them in RAID 1.
Yeah, those 2 TB SSDs. I'm not at the point where I'm convinced that I should pay for that technology yet. I'm waiting because what's really stopping me. It's not. I mean, yeah, like you said, I'm in the diminishing return side, so anything else is just icing on the cake. What?
If you're already running off of an SSD, you're not going to see much gain from going to NVMe's.
For editing?
Yeah, you're really not. You're not going to see much. You're going to see like a small reduction in your render times. And when I say small, I mean like maybe 20 seconds off of a 10-minute video. In total render time.
I'm not gonna see like 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
No.
Yikes.
No.
Serious trauma detected.
It doesn't make that big of a difference, so.
Okay. Then I think we're good then where we are.
Damn
Yeah.
it. The truth says it turned the memorial
Now, like,
into a
if you were working like in like a shop where you were sitting there going through and editing like 25 videos a day, and your paycheck was determined by how many videos you could get, edited each day, then that's a different story. Then if you're saving like 45 seconds off each video, that might be a whole additional video that you could do, at the end of the day.
Oh, cool, I see. Vic,
If you're not doing that,
Vic,
then...
you said farming god rolls. Yes, that's all I'm farming, and everybody is more like I'm farming these guys more than anything. They're dropping it, so I don't know if we call that farming, but whatever. They're dropping whatever.
They're not real god rolls to me, man.
Yeah, we have.
If it's not all the way, then screw it. It's trash. 2 out of 3 attributes isn't good enough.
Sci-fi, you said your division friend will not elaborate on the rest. So is Massive going to even touch the Division 3 at all? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's their engine and it's their support and everything. They'll probably touch it. I don't think Red Storm will have all of the above. But still, then that's probably why Thailander is gone and Drew. That's why they're right now indisposed. First Terry was indisposed, then Thailander, then Drew just stopped showing up at State of the Games. So my guess is they're working directly with them. The boys in North Carolina are grinding. Red Storm is in North Carolina. And then the guys at Sweden are also grinding as well. The guys and gals, I don't know what their makeup is in Red Storm, but I know their makeup in Massive in Sweden. We've been able to meet and talk to, and kind of see some of the developers preserve. Oh, they're leaving it up to Red Storm, and then they're gonna focus on Avatar. Oh, we need to go look up Red Storm's webpage. So yeah, I need to go and look into this from this friend of yours. I'm gonna go do my homework on this matter. Thank you very much, Sci-Fi Universes. Yeah, that's cool, man, Brother Bell. If you have to leave after this. Thanks for the run, man. Thanks for hopping in.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I would really like a Division 3, man. I think Red Storm can take on. I think Red Storm can take on that process because they've shown that they could do a good job in Division 1. I think Division 2 was just so different. Whoever decided, well, it has its merits. It has its merits. It did a good job. It just didn't have continuity to make it to finish it up. So I think that's where we kind of, you know.
Wow. If you set that up just right, it is a slaughter.
That should keep them from getting
He did
more
tell
of
me
those
the head of
rumors.
Ubisoft was not thrilled over the massive bans and more about the rollbacks. Yeah, I'm sure he thought that was such a stupid idea because that is a poor business decision. I've said this before in most of my videos that Massive doesn't know how to do PR. Massive does not know how to do PR. I don't know. I think it's maybe they're just really into the development side that they forget that, you know, I wasn't a fan of the glitch. I was not happy when the glitch came out. And yes, there are people on all sides that will tell you people who cheated needed to be banned and all of that. But there were people who cheated that were not banned. So what was the point of banning and rolling back people? Or rolling back people. Let me not say ban, because if you say, oh, ban, it'll be like, oh, technically it was rollback. You know, so what was the point in meting out a, you know, a standard that was not evenly applied? So that's where we have a problem. So yeah. Hamish will not be a part of D3. For branding purposes, his face has been tied to this Division 2 franchise, and it's not been good with his buddy system with people who had inside information. Even though I don't think Hamish gave them that information, but it just doesn't look good from a PR perspective. Sad to see. He's probably a nice guy, probably one of the nicest guys that you meet. But I don't know. All this is conjecture, though. Sci-fi universes too. So we might finish saying all this stuff, and then guess whose face we're gonna see in the beginning of the division?
Position inside the memorial.
Hey, everybody. And then you see Hamish, and it's like, oh, I thought Hamish was not gonna be a part of this. So we don't know. I don't know. I mean, but Hamish didn't do nothing. Hamish is just the guy that tells you what's going on. Oh, nice backpack. I think, anyways. Just my opinion. That's my opinions. But yeah, whoever thought that those bans was a good idea, they were sleeping. They were sleeping.
All right, let me drop this stuff before you reset it because I'm probably gonna bow out after this.
Today,
so let me drop this stuff real quick.
Infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated the stronghold near the campus.
So why do I look at the loot habit? I don't know why. I've never been able to kick it. Ooh. Yeah, it's just habit. I've never been able to. I just got the one thing I haven't had.
I've got more. So once you guys take that, I'll drop more.
My friend asked him to ban Wiz and he declined. Huh. Yeah, take it easy, Bravo Bello. Did Wiz use the damage glitch? Is there any evidence that he said that MBS should have been banned too? Wow, these are serious allegations.
Agent has left your group.
Interesting. All of this is interesting information. Yeah, it's interesting, all this stuff, but you know, until you can establish any evidence or any proof, it's all hearsay and conjecture. You feel me? But that's interesting to note, nonetheless. It's interesting to note. I don't know what happened on the inside. I mean, I wish we could see a glimpse, but I mean, everybody can agree that even people on the outside of, the division, developers alike, this is all his conjecture. Okay, yeah, it's all conjecture. I tried shooting range thing, but got bored after 10 minutes and carried on. The shooting range, I don't even know how. I didn't even know what that was, to be very honest.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'd heard some stuff about it, but I don't. I know it had something to do with like starting some kind of
An agent is
mission
no
and
longer
then
in your
stopping in
group.
the middle of it, and you would compound the EXP from it or something. That's all I knew about it.
so they banned 1 million players. What a stupid, stupid decision. You can quote me on that. I said stupid twice.
So are you trying to say that it was stupid?
I'm trying to say it was double stupid. Like like a burger. You add stupid and then add the cheese and the dressing. Slap another patty of stupid upon it.
Or as they would say in England, double stupid. Anyway,
Should level 30. Should I
uh,
go straight to Warlords now? Luke, welcome to the stream. Yes. Hop in that chopper and go to New York. Do not stay for any longer in DC, especially since you have the DLC. Yeah, I didn't even know what all of that was. I was just kind of sitting here. You said it twice because it was doubly stupid. Exactly. Even if you have a player base of, you'll level so fast. Richard Blazak. Gunnar, are you recalibrating? You are.
I'm all out of stock. If you need to craft.
Let me make you leader.
Another agent has been promoted to group leader.
So yeah, you can start whatever. I have more respect for Marco Stylese. He admitted to having exploited XP and had information on the raid. Yeah, Clay, I'm mad at him though, no doubt. But yes, he came out and said that. Um, he did come out and talk about that, but I'm still mad at him. I am still mad at Marco, man. Yeah, bans cost them big bucks. Yep, I think Massive let their head get big because they delivered Division 1 and made a whole bunch of money. Mr. Gunner, it's no big deal, man. It is no big deal at all. Like I said, it's a matter of time. Yeah, I think they let it get to their head. Chris Gansler, you could have seen his attitude too on that stream. He said, "Oh, that's not true. We have millions of players." You did have millions of players. So all the in-house shenanigans, maybe Red Storm does need to take that because Red Storm right now has not. Back to Inch, it's up to you. Yeah, Gunner, let's go. We can go into DZ, man. I want to farm DZ credits so I can get that Hollow Man mask if you want. Actually, Roosevelt is chest. Okay, then Roosevelt it is then. Forget the Hollow Man mask. like I said, yeah, I may say I'm a little upset with Marco, but that's where it ends. It's just like, you know, I wish that would have been done better, but that's all. That's all it is. I'm not bothered. It's a raid that I'm not playing. I'm not gonna play. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know. But again, the decision maker's there. I made a video. I mean, yeah, you'd have to go back to that video, man. I really did give them a small tongue lashing for that one, because they deserved it. So they're talking about cheaters
Taking
getting
down the
banned and he's a
outcast
cheater.
stronghold and neutralizing their leader, Emmeline Shaw,
Yeah,
has done
that's all
serious
their
damage to the
business.
faction. Also, Henry has
To be
intel that
honest,
a mechanical engineer from the campus settlement was
I'm
brought
not
here
getting a
recently.
trophy anyways
Be on the lookout for captives.
for anything I'm doing. And you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, Massive owns all of that. That's all them. You know, this Roosevelt's actually good because I need a Murakami and a Wyvern chess piece to finish up my build. I need a Wyvern with one max roll anything.
More bad guys just passed the fuselage of the
Roosevelt with
cargo plane.
5 directives. Did you do legendary?
I heard the shooting.
That's probably what you did.
Anything? Not a goddamn thing. Why are we patrolling this far out? Because Emily told us.
Yeah, the raid, it makes people, it makes some people get impatient. I get impatient with the raid too, so that's why I'm not playing it.
Keep your eyes open. It might be nothing, but it might be something. Is that supposed to be helpful, Earl? Because it isn't. Shut your damn mouth before I shut it for you. Both of you, shut up.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. I haven't done heroic in a long time, but we're farming chess pieces, trying to complete my build. That was the one thing my builds have been missing for a while, chess pieces.
Hurry! Let's move!
There's no direct way into the main compound from where you are. If you can get up on the wing, you can detour around to the west along the quarantine barricade.
Vital signs critical.
I'm such a noob, man. I remember one time I needed to kill 20 Scorchers, And instead of just doing a control point, I came here and I did this mission 20 times only to get to this boss. Hey, what's up, PGU?
You're coming up on a burn pit. At least half a dozen hostiles.
Hey,
but it
PG
doesn't
man,
look like they're
that's good
expecting
to hear, man.
Rogue
You've been getting,
agent
yeah,
detected.
man. The rolls are starting to get very good.
Charge compromised.
Take this one out!
Rogue sniper turret detected.
Just give in.
Rogue Mender Seeker mine detected. Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Take him out! Fucking perfect!
Agent down.
What needs to be done? Crap!
Charge exposed.
You can't keep up with me! I don't want to hurt you!
Serious trauma detected. Rogue agent eliminated.
Alan Simpson, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming and hopping in and watching, man, because do I have your attention now? Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, what's your question? Shoot away, please. If I know the answer, I will. If I don't, I'll ask everybody else on the stream. Somebody will know the answer.
Pointed at your head. I'm working as fast as I can. Help me, please! These guys are insane! You have to get me out of here.
Hey, Shaolin Vibes is my brother, man. Like, literally my brother. It's crazy how interesting that is. Imre, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Been a while, man. Yeah, we're both from West Africa, and we're from his origins, anyways. Um, his origins is also from West Africa. I've been to his country where his family is from, and he's been to my country before, which is crazy. Hey, what's up, Fatisto? Mr. Medina, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? His country is, whew, that's one of the nicest places I've been to when I went to, uh, when I visited Vibes' country of origin. Anyways, that's how I'll put it. You know, how long before you think about playing Division Two will be? How long before you think that people playing Division Two will be that of Division One? Why your teammate got GE buff and you don't? Good question. I don't know. I think I got it, but he's just the one using it. uh, or maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. Shuhei. Sci-Fi Universes. What do you mean? Will Phoenix down vanity items
I'll be happy to put
become
some
available
eyes
to
to you
purchase with
these
textiles
days.
this week since the new vanity event is coming? Good question. I don't know if they're going to be available for purchase
Hey, Agent.
with the new vanity event.
I don't know if I can use this.
You said so many bugs. Yeah, perhaps it's a bug. I don't really know how to do it. Yesterday they had to tell me on stream that I had the buff. Um, so I guess I haven't really noticed. Let me swap weapons. This Eagle Bearer does nothing for me. I don't know
An
why I even
agent
have it
needs
on.
assistance.
Is he okay? Oh, he's okay. He's fine. He's rezzing. Where's that quiet roar? Do I have it here? Yes. Oh, it doesn't have max skill damage. Man, Hana U chest pieces are 1 in a million. Hard to find.
You're coming up on the central area, and it looks like they've sealed the gate.
Then you're gonna have to find a way to unseal it.
Mr. Gunner, give me 1 second, please, before you open that door. Alright, alright. Sorry about that, man. Had to put the kids in bed real quick. Sci-fi universe. You said if your team is using fire, next summer I think D2 will wrap up all the new content. Man, if you're correct, man, all of my news will be, and everything I've been talking about will basically mean that I will be vindicated, because Division is just another cash cow for them, though. I feel like so a new division is definitely in the works. It definitely is. It's gonna be the new Assassin's Creed. It's not gonna need a whole bunch of players to play it, but boy, will it attract the crowd. This crowd, anyways. I mean, shoot, people play EA, people play FIFA. I can't be mad. I used to play FIFA. Maybe I just have a thing for like bad games. Gosh, might need therapy. I don't know. Team using fire, then use Pyromania gives you 25% more damage. Yes, my friends already left this game this week after getting all the exotics. Yeah, that's what a game like this is for, man. Once you finish a lot of the main content, you're out, man. There's no need. I mean, if you don't want to play anymore, no need to play anymore. No one's gonna be mad at that. I'm in for Division 3, the story, yeah. And FIFA is good, but it's not much you can do to improve that game. Yeah, right now, not as much, honestly. FIFA could be better though, but they always have their that stance mechanics, the extra difficulty. Oof. Where somebody that's new can beat you online. I've also seen that though in Mortal Kombat 11 as well too. That game does some really weird stuff. Tekken was the one game that I got an equal opportunity butt whooping in that game.
Charge compromised.
I have a feeling FaZe a triple agent. My gosh. That would require some heavy head knowledge.
Be careful.
She was an agent in a division that turned against the division to infiltrate the Black Tusk to see who's at the helm of its leadership. Man, that would be some deep, deep, deep story, man.
What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles is moving toward a boat on the east shore.
I better get my Negotiator's Dilemma build out, man.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've
Let
got
me
to
stay
stop
here
that
and
boat.
let this cool down.
Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
Do I even still have it? Oh. I do have it. Yeah, I just got this with weapon damage. And then I got this. Armor, shotgun, total armor. Oh man, and then I got this. I just have to roll that away. I used to have a backpack that just had man, I can't believe I don't have a Fenris. I wonder what item was there. Oh, Negotiator's backpack was just probably what was there. Alright. Do you feel the mods should have been agnostic from the beginning? Yeah, we wasted so much time trying to get all this nonsense. They should have just left the mods the way they are. I don't know if I can control this fast hands with this Carnage with the controller. I know my EB for sure though. Wrong skills. I'm a raccoon in this game. Space never increases below 90. Haha. What is going on? Where's my buff? Oh, that's what was missing. My negotiator's backpack. I hope I didn't delete it.
What's going on with that boat?
Charge exposed. Serious trauma detected.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Agent down.
Oh, he's getting rezzed. That is
Agent
why you want to
deceased.
go with that station. Wow, they hit you with that thing. Hey, what's up, Creative Hands? Welcome, welcome. It makes sense. Fake kills the president, blames the division, but what? Watch out, Curse Gunner. That guy's trying to wipe us out, man. See him right in front of you. Yeah, you might want to take him out first. I'm doing well, man. How are you? The explosive range on them huggers are a bit much. Yeah, this game I prefer the game on PC. That's the absolute truth. I prefer the game on PC. And it's because of the way it's optimized. It was designed for any machine that was strong enough to carry it. If you get what I mean. The explosive range on, yeah, those huggers, their range has become, it's like they buffed their range, man. That's just like Tom Clancy novel. Got my buff, there we go. Who's behind me? Nah, man. I'm just into third-person shooters. Really? Whoo! That is all I want to play. Third-person games. When the game's an FPS, I start having second thoughts. Okay, I want to melt a lot of these fools. Nothing is. I dream of more games that's based on modern cover looter shooters like The Division. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Darren? Morning. In the world down under.
Vital signs critical.
How do you have that kind of ammo? But that and Batman are the two games I can play third person. Tomb Raider, yeah. Tomb Raider is a good game. I've beaten all the three of them that they brought out on that Crystal Dynamics did for the reboot. Beaten those.
Charge compromised.
You on fire? Oh, who hit me?
Charge exposed.
Once you start a DLC, all level 30 gear becomes obsolete. Yes. Man, this backfire is so good. Just chilling before venturing into the summerish heat. It's so weird to. I remember that the weather out where you are is different from most of the world.
Charge exposed.
I picked up the PS4 for sale. Yeah, it's part of the reason we're upside down. This is very true. I remember in college, had a few friends, and one of our mutual friends was a young lady from Australia. And when she'd say stuff like that, I would have my mouth open.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Call of Duty? Maybe the story mode for that new Call of Duty game. Maybe the story mode for that game, but I do not like Call of Duty when it comes to the multiplayer. I like their story modes, man. I like what they do with that game and all of that stuff. Big fan. Because the stories are usually intense. They put you in these situations. I love them. But when it comes down to the multiplayer, Call of Duty is your division. Haha. I think it's more because I really can't shoot. And it's PvP. Yeah, I'm a PvE guy. Like I'm
Charge
looking forward to
exposed.
games like Ghost of Tsushima, the multiplayer, you know. I'm just here chilling, waiting. He did not take on my buff. I'm never getting up that. Yeah, 2077 is gonna be fun. I'm picky about my FPS games, but what I've noticed is a lot of the FPS games I play are usually made with Slavic magic. Metro.
Serious trauma
I'm dead.
detected.
What kind
Agent
of fire is this?
incapacitated.
So a little bit of vodka and a little bit of Slavic magic, and I'll play it FPS or third person. What's your thoughts on the crunch, JT? I don't know if the internet's ready for my thoughts on crunch, man. I don't know. I swear I know that game like I'm gonna know that game like I made it. The crunch, man, that's a very good question. I'm trying to see how I can answer it because in today's modern age, or I say modern age, but in today's day and
About their leader
age,
and their stronghold. The
you
outcasts are going to
know,
be much
it
less of
just
a problem
seems
than before.
like
You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they did was even
if you
worse.
say something, it can
Now you have to
sound
find them in peace.
inconsiderate, you know, and you want to have empathy and all of that stuff too. I I would have to know the culture of the workplace. You know, I think crunch is going to be in every single gaming development.
Charge exposed.
You know, there's going to be some level of crunch. But what is the payoff? Because if you say crunch to me, I smile. In every aspect of life, you know, we have a grind game to achieve something. Look at where she's just running. Gotcha. You know, we have a grind game. You know, everybody crunches at some point in their life. But the thing is, what is the payoff? So let's say Gearbox, right? They released Borderlands 3 and they promised and said the news articles that I read, you know, said that the devs did not give the publisher, sorry, and the guy Randy, whatever his name is, did not give the developers what they were promised because apparently they said they didn't meet the sales quota or whatever it is. Well, they took an Epic Games exclusive, so that money probably went into some invincible pocket where it will never be seen again. You feel me? So how are we supposed to, know how that money went? So can you tell me that they didn't crunch on that game? They probably did. They probably grinded their faces off. But what was the payoff? They didn't get the bonus that they were promised. So there was no payoff for that crunch, just his word. You feel me? Now, if CD Projekt Red promises their team and says, "Hey, we need to get this game out. We've been sitting on this game for 7 years." They create an environment where they can support one another and they can support everybody and make sure everybody's taken care of. And then they say, "Hey, at the end of the day, here's the payoff if we deliver." Um, so yeah, dev teams crunch seems inevitable, but I think it's because it basically went back on his word. Yes. Oh yeah, my sound went out. Yeah, my mic has a little thing. If I'm not getting any audio, it just goes off. I don't even remember where the heck I stopped. I was just talking. So crunch to me would depend on the payoff. So I crunch, if you want to call it that. Like right now, I'm crunching. I literally got back from work. I saw that Gunner was online, and I told him that if it was online, I was gonna hop on, I was gonna hop on with him and run and grind and try to get some good loot, so we can just kind of bounce loot back and forth and try to help him get whatever he needs. And at the same time, when I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna go make a video. I basically eat while standing. And like I'm standing and walking around and eating and stuff. Some days, you know. So that's crunch. That's crunch. What's the payoff? You feel me? That's how I look at it. Yeah, you're creative hands. You're laughing. It's real out here, man. It really is. I've seen somebody tell me that they don't have time to play like YouTubers 12 hours a day. I laughed. I said, who told you YouTubers play 12 hours a day? We're regular people, especially the division. We don't have a full-time division content creator like say in Destiny where there are multiple full-time Destiny creators. Hey, what's up, Black John Wick?
We've got a few hostiles ahead.
Welcome to the stream. Oh, Lieutenant Kaiser. So yeah, I mean, if you ask me what crunch is, if what I think about the crunch culture, I don't think there should be crunch that has no end goal for the benefit of the people that are doing the job. Because where crunch becomes trash is when it only benefits few people. The devs, are the devs taken care of? Are they well paid? Are they like balling? Are they the envy of people are they the elite group? Are they the envy of people in the industry? I mean, sure, they're happy that their work, is good. But, anybody who works must eat. And eat well if you're going to work that hard. To the point of even having almost an unhealthy, an unhealthy frame of mind, there's the time to decompress. And decompressing means, but the problem too with software development is there's also that back end that goes on. So, product management. I'm gonna stream tomorrow after work until my birthday Sunday, so that's a crunch. That's a huge. We call it grind. It's the creative hands. But that's exactly what I think. That's what I think, anyways. I don't know. I mean, I don't work in gaming industry and whatever it is. I think crunch as the the resident, the the guy that wants to be a medical doctor, right? He gets into a place and he's doing his residency. You're already working 80 hours a week. You're getting paid, jack pay. And, one of your directors says, hey, can you cover this shift after you already covered a big old shift? Well, what is the payoff? Potentially, they retain you and have you, working on their medical team because you crunched. You know what I mean? You grinded it out. But then if they only just use you, and then one day they're like, all right, you're done with your residency, bye. That's futile. So I think a lot of what's coming out with the whole crunch is perhaps, they just don't see any of that kind of end in sight. And I don't think the industry, as I'm saying it like this, folks, I don't know if that's the thing. I don't know if the industry is like the utopia that I'm saying it to be. Like, oh, they compensate everybody. Maybe everybody got in there and were happy to work with CD Projekt Red, and everybody said, and CD Projekt Red said, well, welcome, here's your paycheck and the pride of having never worked with us, and for the rest of your life, you can tell people that you worked with CD Projekt Red, and they will hire you. So I guess that's your reward, nothing more. It could be that. And so after spending, all these years, there's a little bit of that insecurity, like, man, all this work that we've done, what is it going to pay off? Only that we spent time working on CD Projekt Red, and we still have our, our issues to deal with as home. You know, so we'll have to see what comes off of all of this. And that's what I was trying to say in my other video about game development, how it's just a madhouse. But I got jumped on it as usual. Saying, oh, you're giving excuses for massive. And I'm like, sometimes I get tired trying to explain myself. Maybe I'm just not really good at explaining. Some days I just wanna be like, you know what? Maybe it would just be better to make build videos and just not talk about these issues. Just, oh, here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The City Bride and Red are Polish. They have very strict rules on overtime. Are paid extremely well. 8 hours a week overtime is seen as a limit. So saying they've worked 12 hours overtime a week is a bit too much. Really, man.
Charge exposed.
So if they have very good measures in place, then except they've been going against those measures, you know, except they've been saying, you know, if anybody wants to kind of put in extra time, you know, we'll give you extra. Some people are ambitious. They are monsters. They will work tirelessly. I mean, look at your Division content creators. Many of them, I've said this before, many of them are regular guys. They grind a full day's worth of work and come back home and they grind out Division, farm gear, and make build videos and make content. I mean, some people just have that willpower. I mean, my work is easy, honestly. I mean, like doing Division discussion stuff, it's easier than some other content creators. Some other content creators will have to farm, get the specific builds, you know, all that stuff. I respect every content creator that is hustling, even though I disagree with them, even though I'm mad at them, like I said earlier, you know, because I know the challenge. And so, I mean, I don't know how it is in gaming, like I said, but you feel me. Yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. It's a tough grind, man. JT, what do you think about the crunch? Well, you said already. You said, yeah, if the payoff is good, then definitely. Ultimately, what comes from this? Because with the last Borderlands 3 situation, what really happened? I understand that the CDPR situation was leaked by an employee, but I really don't see them not crunching. Yes, they've delayed the game multiple times. They want the game to meet and surpass industry standards. So yes, their expectations are going to be definitely higher. Yeah, you can't stop, man. You got to do whatever it takes. If I was a boss, I would chain all my employees to the floor by the leg. Okay, when that game's released, you will not have any freedom to spend that money. The game will be delivered. Gamers would be like, oh, crunch, and then they're gonna go buy it. You know, we gamers, we're like, yeah, you know, crunch, but is the game good? If the game is good, we almost justify it. You know, I mean, it sounds unempathetic, and that's why I said, you know, the world might not be ready for my own opinions on this, but we still buy the games. We buy them. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think it's how can we balance and what's the expectation. I think crunch will be.
An agent needs assistance.
Software development though is a monster. That you can't really plan for everything. You know, it's all fun and games until there's a bug that you didn't think about. You know, never worked for James. I don't see that as a bad thing. Exactly, yeah. Because, you know, when people say crunch, I say, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Not buy the game so that the developers get laid off? So that the developers get laid off? if the game is not good? You know, what am I supposed to do? Now, yes, in some cases, developers will still get laid off even if the game does well, like Activision has shown. You know. So for me, I don't see it as a bad thing exactly. Gamers, yep.
Agent down.
Look how much damage that guy did. So I know you want to be employee of the month working for me. Employee of the month working for you is gonna be a robot, James. Sorry, bad habit. Looking at gear in the middle of the... I guess I need to train myself to not do that. Yeah, we're gonna need to get James a robot for Christmas. A machine, exactly. They don't meet the sales. It's worse than before. 7 years and no one plays what you poured your time into. So yeah, I don't know. Whoever leaked it, I don't know what they wanted to inspire. I don't know, man. I can't. It's hard. It's hard to, you know. So I think, you know, let me speak from an area of ignorance, and that way I have a caveat and I can say whatever the heck I want. And then if it sounds stupid, people will be like, well, he did say it might be stupid. I think project management and the realistic nature of these games ought to also be something, you know, when they look at the game and they look at how much ambition and everything they're about to dabble into, they also need to get to some aspect to say, you know, this might be a little too ambitious. He said so they wanted attention and got it. Perhaps maybe that was their goal. Maybe they wanted some attention. Could be a thing like that. So how did you shoot me from there with the sidearm?
Charge exposed.
If that's the case, then the dumbest way to get it. Oh my. It's really weird. Now you never know too. There might be something going on. So, you know, we can't say. We really can't say, and we can't say anything about, like, that's the thing, you know, you don't know what you don't know. It might be something genuine, you know, but it's overlooked. Maybe sour grapes. It's all on the maybe territory. You know, we don't have context, we don't have any experience, nor do we have direct knowledge. And, you know, the way gaming journalists write, or sorry, the way people who write about games is got demoted in many cases. The way they write, sometimes it's hard for you to tell truth from, okay, is this person just literally talking about something related to the issue, or are they just talking for the sake of talking? So that's a whole nother, you feel me? But anywho, or anyhow, as we say here, anywho. I already pre-ordered, so I really would like to see it at the time they put out. Yeah, I didn't pre-order yet. I've just been a little, I don't know, maybe somewhat weary in a sense. Hey, what's up, Enrique? Just making it to level 40 tonight. Well, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, man, it's nice to pace yourself.
I hope you burn this
I've learned something
place to
from
the
pre-ordering just
ground.
because I wasted money from for a Legion of Dawn edition. It's coming. I'll play it when it's ready, like they said when they first announced it. Colin Dublin, yeah. Yeah, man. Working conditions are very, very rough in software development. Software development calls out the hubris of, we Western folk as to how bad we are when it comes to game development. Like what we really do not know. You know what I mean? This guy just hit me wrong.
Agent down.
So that's another side too. We all got shafted with Anthem. Anthem, yes. Didn't buy Anthem though, but I got the EA subscription thing. I'm always very weary with EA games. I don't care what they make. I wasn't too weary with the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but that's because it's Respawn is like another gaming company to me. You know, I think that will probably be that's the only EA based company that I would ever do business with. The game was made in Unreal Engine, so that was nice. That was a nice, you know. I still got a little word. Yep, Anthem 2.0 is probably like let's say the amount of people who did the hardcore mode on the Division 2, like a bunch of devs who just said, all right guys, build this, and whenever you finish it, we give it to everybody. Said, but we bet we hear about Anthem 2.0 around Xmas. Maybe. I'm not defending. It's just succumbing to the media hype surrounding it without solid evidence and perspective. Exactly. Enrique, this is a 1070 GPU in a 4790 PC. I have an upgrade that I want to put together. I was just telling the guys on the stream. It's my old computer though. These are my old computers. I've had them for a while. But I wanted to start streaming gaming on the 7700 to see if I would get a little bit more performance because I want to really harness Cyberpunk 2077 like you have no idea. But I've never really paired my GTX 1070 with my 7700. I want to get just a little bit more. If I'm gonna play Cyberpunk, I want to play. I mean, I can play it and get like crazy madness, but at least I want to just get a little bit more because my setup the way it is. Would you mind? Yeah. So 4790 going strong. Oops. Hugs. I want to be able to play the next gen games to full effect. What I do need though is, well, not need. that's an arbitrary term. Need. Get out of here. That is so wrong. Hey, exotic. I don't know what it is. Saul, can I look? Can I look? Can I look? Huh? Sweet dreams, yeah. i7-4790 is a very solid CPU even today, yep. Chameleon. No, it's a Sweet Dreams. Ooh. Nice. Not bad. I need to go to base and throw some of this stuff in my stash. Jeez, 94.
Be careful. They're bound to be expecting you. What the hell was that?
A group of hostiles.
I didn't know that chubbies are well, exotics are a lot more prevalent now.
If Emmeline gets away, finding her isn't going to be easy. You've got to stop that boat.
Looking forward to playing this game with the RTX 120 FPS.
Find a way to the shore and make sure that boat doesn't get away.
I already get 116 on my other computer, but I just look at it, I'm like, man, you know, it'd be nice to really have like a better monitor. I'm 1080p right now, so. But that will require, yeah, if I dare go upgrade anymore, it's gonna require a cascade of upgrades, and I'm just like, no. No.
Thought that was a headshot. Pay for your crime.
Huggies.
Serious. Agent charge compromised.
Yeah, you basically need a whole new rig. Not worth it yet. What game do you go?
What's going on with that boat?
Oh, 4K. Okay.
Looks like they're in the process of
Yeah. Colin, what game got me into third-person? Batman.
Those tanks are a
The
primary
Arkham
target.
games.
What about Emmeline?
already aboard the boat, assuming that was her.
Arkham City was the very first Arkham game I played, and I have still not recovered from all that fandom. Oh, burn 50 hostiles. Nice. Is this guy gonna come out? Can we go on without him?
Charge compromised.
Shit! There's a grenade! Shit! There's a grenade!
Arkham City was one of those games that stand out as being a blast to play. Yeah. Arkham City is a lot of fun. I'm working on some Batman content. low-key collaborating with a gentleman here in the Division community, and so when we get to a specific, when I get to the point where I feel like it's ready to be announced, we'll announce it. It's I'm not gonna say much, but those of you who are Batman people, you might appreciate those conversations, and you know, it might be a place for you to just come and just throw down all your superhero knowledge. Gotham Knights, oh yeah. I have a second channel, by the way, guys. It's called Video Game Fight School, VG Fight School, that's what it's called. And that's where I put all my superhero content and all that stuff. So, if you guys want to check it out, you could do that. I've been covering Gotham Knights there and all that stuff. It's kind of where it's where I do a lot of the, you know, when Division 2 is going through downtimes and stuff, I'm on there crunching. I don't take crunch likely, but you know, it's just kind of something you do. That it's not 4-player co-op. You know, I think they did that because of sales. If they had done 4-player co-op, they would have easily been compared to everybody else. And I think they wanted to not have to deal with all the, you know, the PR that Avengers went through. So they'll be judged by their own game. I think they wanted to preserve the solo nature and kind of start branching out little by little. That's what I think anyways, but who knows?
Charge exposed.
Riddler trophies are fantastic end game challenge to complete. I got Riddler trophies from Arkham Knight, but I haven't done Arkham City's Riddler trophies. Those ones in Arkham Knight, man, they wore me out. I'm not gonna lie. Kinda kills the way they made 4 Batman sidekicks available for selection. Yeah, that was really weird though. I thought that was a bold move, man. There's gotta be like a return of Batman type DLC that comes with this, cause just trying to extinguish all of Batman's legacy. Man, you better have something up your sleeves.
Charge exposed.
But oh well, at least Red Hood is there. Very true. Everybody that I've heard so far is talking about Red Hood. Batgirl is my main though, that's for sure. It's gonna be Batgirl, then followed by Red Hood. Robin and Nightwing, we'll get back to you later. I think where I really got to like Batgirl was Arkham Origins, just the way they had, you know, like the young Barbara there.
Medical assistance needed.
Yeah, that was really interesting to see. That they had the young version of Barbara Gordon, and she was, you know, she was just supporting Batman and stuff, you know, it was really nice to see. There he is, Huggies. Wow! Oh, they have to fight reanimated Batman as Court of Owls, Assassin's plot twist. Yeah, imagine fighting Batman. That's why Suicide Squad's gonna be fun. I mean, I should go with the Revive Hive. I'm hoping Gotham Knights doesn't end up like Avengers, considering the combat in Arkham Knight looks so good. Oh, you know what it is. Oh, I'm up. I did not even know I was up.
Leader and their stronghold. The
Oh,
outcasts
okay.
are going to be much less of a problem than before. You know, what happened to them was horrific. But what they...
Agent Charge compromised.
I'm gonna go to base and open up all these caches, and then probably need to take a break. Like I said, I came back straight from work and I was like, like, let's get this stream in, and you know, now that Mr. Gunner was online, I was like, yep. So I think somewhere around maybe next week I'll be announcing that new content on that channel, and you know, whoever wants to check it out, feel free to do so, cause yeah, I'm in combat, of course. NPCs just run full speed, no matter how many bullets you put in them. Yeah, the only realism with the Division is just the open world. Everything else is full bar. They use realistic models and realistic, you know, caricatures, but like we got this NPC just for running. Need gloves? Sure. If I can get to the base of operations.
We'll have a better chance over here. I'll give you some cover. Get out! I need cover. You take the fire. Calmly now. Calmly. I got your back.
Civilian militia is surviving a flamethrower. Yeah, man. They're no joke. They're the bosses. My favorite part of the game is getting stuck on garbage bags. Environmental features, you know what I mean? Yes. And a U backpack. Shock and awe. Applying a status effect increases total skill damage and repair. Nice. Thank you, sir. So folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I am getting tired. GG's Gunner, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I think I finally wore myself out this week. It was such a busy week, and then I said, no, let's get some streams in. So hopefully I'll be able to rest and gather some energy to be back on this Division grind. Maybe I'll fire up the second account, maybe not. We'll see how it goes.
You are no longer in
Take it easy, folks. Thanks so much for hopping in. I appreciate you guys so much.